Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Tanisha with She Crafts 2, and today I am here to share with you guys a swap that I am getting ready to package up and send out to my crafty friend Aurielle, who is the TheGlamShoppe lady on Instagram, and she is TheGlamShoppe here on YouTube. I will link her information below so that way you guys can go and check her out because she's awesomely creative. I love her creative mind, and this will be our second swap with each other. We did our initial swap back in, actually no, this will be our third swap. We met in Tony Craft Purge's first group swap, and she reached out and asked me if I would do a swap with her. We swapped, we did the carousel collection, and then after we finished that swap, I reached out to her and asked her if she would do this swap with me. And I will give you guys a little bit of background about how, where the idea for this swap even came from. But right now I'm just kind of showing you guys this is one of the flaps for the box, and what you initially was looking at was the inside of the box. Here is the side flap, which I use this flag from this flag banner from Michael's. I got it a couple years ago, so I don't know if they still have it, but I also used some crepe paper and ruffled it, and then just laid a sheet of paper, the other piece of this paper, onto that banner. Onto that, what is this, flap of the box. And this, I don't know if you guys will recognize it, but initially it was a wand for my daughter, and I don't think she really realized how fragile it was, that it was made of paper. And so yeah, she wasn't very gentle with it, and I didn't want to throw it away. The wand, the stick of it came off, and I didn't want to throw this away because I thought it was super cute. And it's a shaker. Let me see if I can, there we go. Some of the sequins are coming forward now, but I didn't want to throw it away, and I just kind of set it to the side and was like, I'll use it on something eventually. And then when I started organizing, I came across that piece, and I was like, oh, that would be so pretty to use maybe to decorate the box. So that's how that ended up there. And this panel was really simple as well, just some more gold crepe paper, and we put a glitter heart on there, and I layered some crepe paper under the, ruffled some crepe paper under the heart. And then we have this, which again is ruffled crepe paper, and it's kind of in an ombre pattern. I really love using the crepe paper to decorate these boxes, especially if you are new and starting out and you don't really want to use any of your core products to decorate the box, but you want to decorate it and make it cute. I think this is a really good way to be able to put some of the crepe paper that we purchased to use, as well as still be able to make your box cute without using, some of your good products. Or I shouldn't say good products, but some of your more expensive products. And you guys can see I have little crowns, little gold crowns on it. So the theme of this swap is Queenin, and we also use the colors pink and gold. So you have different shades of pink with some gold, and that's what you'll see throughout this entire swap, what I'll be sharing with you guys. And I just wanted to quickly show you guys what the box looked like, because it's really big and bulky, so I'm going to take it off of my desk in order for me to show you guys the things that I created for the swap. So removing that, and let's go ahead and start with the first thing. So we have this, what is this? We have this, which is an accordion holder, so accordion fold holder that I made for her, and it has her name on the top. And we have some of the ruffled trim from Hobby Lobby, and I just put the gold glitter heart trim on top of that. And then we have this dangle here, which has a heart that's filled with some little iridescent jimmies in there. And this heart, I purchased a kit, a pink and gold kit. It was her mini kit from April Olander Designs, and I forget where I'm following her personal creative page, but I think it's Creations by April, I believe it is. But her Instagram crafty shop is April Orlando Designs, and she had made this really cute pink and gold kit, and I missed out on the original kit, but then she also did a mini kit, and when I saw that she did the mini kit, I went on ahead and purchased it because I thought it would be super cute to use with creating the things that I made for this swap. So this was one of the things that she sent me. And she did have some little floral bits in there, which I took out, and I thought that they would be really cute for me to use with my heritage when I work with the heritage collection. But I just wanted this one to have just the pink in there. So I took them out and then just used this. And then we have some other little jimmies on there. And then this is one other that I wanted to point out, which has a G on it. And I got this from Hobby Lobby. It has a G for TheGlamShoppe. So I really love this, and I want to go back and get some more of these little pink hearts. I got these hearts. I believe they were from Joann's, but they were with the strung beads. But I need to go back and get some more of those. So what we have here, oh, let me just point out that we have some little feet on the bottom of this, and I love the sound that the little feet make clicking on the glass on top of my desk. I'm sorry guys if I'm talking really fast, but I have quite a few things to show you guys, so I kind of want to get through them pretty quickly. So we have the closure here, which is the Velcro closure, and then we have some foil paper here with hearts trim, and then this paper, which collection is this paper from? It's from a Maggie Holmes collection, but I can't remember for sure which one right now. It might be Sunny Days, but I can't remember right now. But I really like this. I thought it was super cute, and I layered this rosette. I have the paper on the front, and I layered the rosette with the crown on top of it. And that's really a lot of what I focused on with the thought of Queenin. I did a lot of crowns and a lot of kind of the fairy tale. I pulled from like fairy tales with the carriages and things like that for the embellishments and everything for this swap. So here we have some sequin mix that I wanted to share with her, and they're inside of little tubes, and I just put some trim around the tubes and then just added one of the foam stickers to it. And then we have the gold sequins, the gold star sequins, and this bow is from April's kit as well. As I go through, the things that I remember for sure are from April's kit. I will point them out to you guys because she sent a lot of little fun things, like little fun pieces to add onto different projects, and I really loved working with it. But this is a sequin mix that I created. It has like different shades of pink in it. So we have some hot pink and some softer pastel pinks, some bubblegum pinks, some iridescent pinks. I really love this. And what I also wanted to point out to you guys with this mix is April sent a sequin mix with her kit as well. And so the base of this mix was from April's from the sequin mix that April sent, and I just added some other shades of pink and golds to it in order to have it match, you know, a little bit more, a little bit closer to the colors that the shades of pink that I worked with this swap. So I added these on the tubes on a paper straw, and then just put pom-poms on either side and just put some little trim at the top, so you have something fun happening at the top of it. We also have these gold tassels, and these tassels came from Michael's. So this box is pretty much filled with dangly things and tassels and things like that. So these, they kind of have a amount of earrings on here, but they're just beaded tassels that she can use, take off and use on her projects. We have these tassels, which I created with the crochet thread that I showed you guys that I got from a recent haul. And these have the gold Hobby Lobby flat back gems on it. And have these that have the paper tassels that have the bows at the top of some of them. And I really love these. I'm definitely going to make some more of them. These were inspired by Amy L. Crafts. That's where I got the idea for these from, and I absolutely love them. She dipped hers in gold, so probably the next ones that I make, I'll dip the tips of them in gold and go, you know, have a little fun with it that way too. But with these, I just use the glitter paper and the gold foil paper to add as an accent to it. So that's what that is for this. Like I said, it has an accordion fold to it on the sides, but that's that. And then we have, let's see, we have this beaded, chunky beaded dangle. I guess that's what we'll call it, a dangle. And it has the tassel on the end, another one of those tassels on the end. And it has, I have this big heart bead, pink heart bead, which I absolutely love. And where did these come from? I think I got these from, oh boy, I can't remember if I got them from Joann's or from Hobby Lobby, but it was maybe about 3 or 4 of them on a string. I believe, I want to say I'm correct to say Joann's, but then we have a couple other beads and everything. And I just love these. I think they're so fun to add on to an album or any project that you're working on. I just love the chunkiness of them and the girliness of them. So I'll package that up to give to her. And then we have this. And this is, let's take it out. It's like an enamel pin. And I love these. I like to put them, I carry a tote most of the time, either a really big bag or I carry a tote because I always have a book with me or I always have some yarn with me. And so I like to carry, like put these on my totes. So I thought this would be a lot of fun. I love this artist. Her name is Geneva, but this is her art name. And she's on Instagram and I purchased these from her website. So let's see. There's her website if you guys are interested in purchasing some. I purchased 2 of them and I thought I'm showing you guys number 2. I purchased 2 of them and I got one for myself and I decided to give this one to Aurielle. It has like some gold on it if you guys can see it. It's really, really cute. And I love that she has like her little Letterman's jacket on it and her headphones and she's just real chill. Kind of reminds me a lot of Aurielle. So I thought this one would be really cute for her. She made me think of her. So I wanted to share one of these with her, and I'll definitely link the artist. I'll link her Instagram as well as her website for you guys to check her out if you want to go and check out, because she does like prints as well and stickers and everything. So if you're a planner girl and you like decorating your planners, then she has some really cute stickers that you can use as well. And this container actually was the perfect size for this pen to protect it. And April, actually, this came with the kit that she sent out, and I believe she had cotton candies. She had like the little mini cotton candies in here. So this was great. Thank you. Thanks a lot, April. I'm grateful. Then we have this. These are some of the ribbon tassels. I don't know if you guys remember a few videos back. I had some extra ribbon that were some little strips of ribbon that were left over, and I just turned them into a little tassel, and I kind of like that idea. I like the way they turned out, so I decided to make some for Aurielle. And both of them have like some little beads dangling and some charms. And yeah, this charm is being bad. It's flipped over backwards, but it's there. So decorated this one up and packaged it up for her, and she could reuse it. I mean, she wouldn't be able to use anything as long as this one is. She have to do something shorter, but she'd be able to reuse this one. And we also have some bows that I made for her. And I just added some sequins to the packaging to get a little shaker bit going there. I also shared with her a lollipop that she could put in her cup holder on her desk. And these foil butterflies, April sent these in her, these came in her kit as well, and I just added some of the Michaels flat back gems to it. So I really like this. I thought this was fun, and it's more of a lollipop shape than it is the cotton candy shapes. Let's see, what do we have here? we have these. I call them bag topper embellishments, but I mean, I suppose you can use them for anything. Like I made one that I used here up top, and then we have this one that this one's my favorite one with the little swan on it. I love that one. And then we have these two, and this has a little banner that's under there from the confetti chipboard, and then I just added the word smile on top. And this one is from, it's a My Mind's Eye collection. I can't remember what the collection is called. It might be called Penelope. Maybe Penelope. I can't remember for sure, guys, but definitely from one of their collections that had a lot of pinks and golds and like the princesses in it. So that's where this one came from. That's a lot of the ephemera pack that I used with this collection, or with this swap. So then we have this painting that I did for her, and it's on a mini canvas, and I got this little mini canvas from Dollar Tree in their crafty section, and I just wanted to do a painting for her. I usually try and do something for her that she can put on her wall or hang in her crafty space, but I also wanted to make something that kind of noted what the name of this swap was and the year, and I have my initials there. But this fabric that's making up her head wrap here was also a part of April's kit as well. It was probably like a 2x6 strip of fabric, and I love it because it's super glittery and just a lot of fun, and I thought it would be kind of cool to use it as a head wrap. And I made her a little bun there, like a little knot there. But yeah, and Aurielle wears head wraps. We both wear head wraps, so I thought this would be fun to have her wearing a head wrap as well. And I have these glittery stickers because Aurielle loves her bling, so I have these glittery stickers for her. And I purchased these from Target. I don't know if it was this year or last year, or maybe even the year before that. What is that on here? I don't know. But I had a few packs of them, and I decided to share one with her because I thought she might enjoy working with them. We have this chunky ribbon tassel that I made for her, and initially I had in mind to attach it to the journal, but then I decided that I didn't want to poke a hole in the journal, and that I would rather just give it to her, and I'll probably end up using it as a part of the decoration for the packaging for this journal. But I got this journal for her as well, and it's in pink and gold, and it says "Make Magic Happen." And I love this journal because it had like the gold edge to the pages, and I thought it would be really cute for her to be able to take notes in. And I guess this might be a good spot to explain to you guys what this swap was even about, how I initially even came up with it. I was thinking that, you know, both of us were in a space where we had crafty goals, and we also had personal goals that we were working towards. And it was one of those moments where, you know, we were talking about being moms and how, you know, the different responsibilities of life impact, you know, being able to get towards the goals that you want to reach. And I wanted this swap to be about encouraging each other to keep pushing towards our goals and towards our dreams. And I definitely, like I said, we both had creative goals. We both have creative goals, and we both enjoy pink and gold, and so I thought that it would be nice to create some things for her that might make it easier when she's doing her swaps, to not have to worry about making a bow or a tassel or something cute that's dangling from it, to just add it, you know, an extra special touch to it, and you don't have to go through creating it. It's something that's made for you already. So that was kind of the perspective that I took while creating things for her in this swap. Both of us like pink and gold, so I thought it would be nice to make some things for her that would make it a little bit easier. So that was the approach that I took from it, and we both left it open, so there was no real rules or anything about it. It was literally just like, this is what the theme is, and these are the other colors that are, you know, from it. So neither one of us really had any set rules, so we just made what we wanted to make. So I decided to take this approach with it. So I have this crayon box here that I have had this box for, I don't know, probably about a year now. I purchased them from Dollar Tree, and I had forgotten all about that I had this box, and I was trying to figure out what I could store the bowls in, and I came across this little crayon box, and I was like, I'm gonna put those bowls in here and decorate this crayon box. So that's what this is. That's how this ended up coming about, and I just added some little bowls in there, some different size bowls. There's white and gold polka dot. Then we have a sparkly gold, and then another white and gold, and they're just the different sizes. And then we have this pink one, which is just, you know, quick to pop onto, pop them onto a project. So that's what that is. Okay. And I layered it with the Jolie's Boutique, the gold little animals that everybody's been loving. And then I used the pink pearl to layer behind it in a little flower, a prima flower, and just layered it with some of the clusters, the sequin clusters that Amy L came up with. So you guys, I love Amy. She's so creative. I always find creative inspiration in her Instagram feed. So I absolutely love her, but that's where that came from. Oh, and I guess I'll show you guys the back. So this paper is pink foiled, and then we have this, the glitter hearts trim on the back as well. And so we have this, which is, I call it a faux milk carton because it wasn't supposed to be a milk carton. But I didn't have I guess enough paper to do what I originally planned to, because I created this from what was left over. And this was, initially I wanted it to be a flap that came all the way across, but it didn't reach all the way across. So it didn't reach all the way across and then have enough left over for me to tuck down into it. So I was like, well, let me see, maybe I can make it into a milk carton. And what I really should have done was try to follow somebody's tutorial to see how they sealed it up, but I didn't. And that's how we end up with a faux milk carton. I mean, because it shaped like one and it looks like one, but, you know, it's kind of complicated to open up here. So I am going to take this out. And this is where the struggle comes in. So you guys get to see what happens here. Oh, and let me show you guys what's going on the cover here. So I have this little bow here. It's a tulle bow, and this bow actually came in April's kit as well. This piece here, this ephemera piece here, was with the, if it's called Penelope, it's the My Mind's Eye Penelope ephemera pack. And then I just added some pink trim and some gold trim up top. And then I have this little bulldog clip, and I added some dangly beads to it. And so she could take these off if she wanted to, and she could use them on something else, or she could keep this and reuse it as it is. But we have this here, and actually I received something in the mail on Saturday. Well, see, was that Saturday? I don't know. Recently, I received something in the mail, one of my AliExpress packages, and it has like these little pink bowls in it. So I'm going to share some of these with her. So I guess it was kind of good that I didn't package it up quite yet. But before I throw those in there with it, I'll show you guys. So we'll put those bowls in there with that. But then we have these little pink iridescent heart charms. And I like these. So we're going to throw those in there. And then we have these gold stick pins, these gold bow stick pins. And I believe Aurielle has a cork board, so I thought these would be fun for her to use. A cute stick pin to use in her cork board. And then we have these little acrylic hearts. And there's like a hot pink and then a very soft pastel pink. So we have those. And then we have some charms here. And these charms, this charm here, the pink locket, and this bicycle, both of those came from Michael's from their charm section. And then we have this one. I don't know, the elephant is being bad. It has the charm held hostage, the crown held hostage here. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, here we go. So we have a little elephant here because we both like elephants, both Aurielle and I. We really like elephants. And then we have the charms here, the crowns, the pink crowns here. And then we have the swan, and then I also shared another one of the ice. It's not an ice cream cone, it's a cupcake. Keep calling them ice cream cones. And then we have these, which are just little sparkly iridescent flat hearts. There go, some of those with her. And then we have these, which are kind of sparkly. They're soft pink. And I left the wire wrapping on them just in case she wanted to keep them that color. For the ones that I used for her, and with this, I cut the silver off and used gold. But I left them on there for her just in case she wanted to, you know, just work with them as they are. Because I know she likes mixing metals. So that's what that is. Okay. And we have this. And it has a little crown at the top. And it has some little pink tulle at the top. And then we also have the binder clips here. And then this piece is also from the Penelope. And I'm going to make sure if that is Penelope. If it's not Penelope, then I'll link it below if I can figure out the name of it, just in case you guys are interested. But this is the carriage that I use, and I just added some little flat back gems to it, and put but I added the word sparkle, which was from that ephemera pack as well, and then just added a little bit of bling there, added some little hearts on there, and we have the gold glitter heart trim. And then this is what the back of it looks like. We poked a hole there and used an eyelid, and I used the stretchy cord here in order to use as a closure. And then I just propped this this up with a pop dot in order to be able to link this over it. So that's what that is. And as I told you guys, we both like elephants, so I use that elephant paper. And then we have this is the only pocket, but the first page, and I used this little coin envelope, and I added this card which came with the enamel pin that I showed you guys earlier. This came as a part of the packaging, and I thought it was so cute, and I wanted to use it on this, so I added a prima flower to it, and then I added another one of the foam stickers to it, and that was super cute to layer it on there. It makes it look like she has a crown on. And then this sticker says things to remember, and I just added some of the cardstock stickers from the Capital Chic collection. I really like these, and I thought they were super cute, and I thought Aurielle would enjoy having them as well, so I wanted to share some with her for her to be able to use as well. So I added those to that. Let's see, let me get it in there. So that's what that is. And I just made a little pocket, created a little pocket to hold that. Doesn't want to go in there. And then we use this bow is from Spellbinders. Thank you so much, Denise, for telling me about where I could get this bow from, or the die for the bow. And then we have, I use the what is it called? Jig. Happy jig. I used the happy jigs in order to create the word queen. And you guys let me know if you're interested in having the peg pattern for this word. I'll share it with you guys if you're interested in having it. But I have this one that has a little floating heart. And then I have this one that is just the copper or rose gold one. But I thought these would be really cute for her to hang from something if she wanted to. And this says rosettes that I made with the pink. I spelled out with the pink, it's layered pink at the bottom and then gold at the top. And then we use this little rosette. And this rosette is actually from Aurielle. This is from a previous swap, and she shared some with me. So I just layered a little butterfly on it. And then we have, excuse me, some rosettes there. And then some bows. And they're just pom-pom bows. And I layered some gold glitter heart on there. So that's that. And then we have this one last final thing, which is this little pouch here, and it says hashtag get it girl. And we have this crowned keychain that's hanging from it. And this crown keychain I got from Michael's. I got it earlier this year, so I'm not really sure if they still have it in the stores, but that is where I got it from. And this little baggie came from Tuesday morning. And I just layered it with some goodies. I just added some goodies inside. So we have some puffy stickers in here for her. We have some of the jumbo pink paper clips, and these baggies were some baggies that Aurielle had asked about from our first swap. I think I shared something with her in one of the baggies, and she was asking about where I got them from. And I found this little lonely pack in Tuesday morning when I went in there, and so I grabbed that for her so she could at least have one. I don't know if they still have them at the Tuesday mornings and mine just didn't have any more, or if that was just kind of the last of the Mohicans. But here we go. We have some little baggies that I shared with her as well, some pink and white little baggies for her Happy Meal swaps. And that is it, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I know this video was a little bit on the more lengthy side, but thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you guys found some crafty inspiration. I look forward to hearing what you guys think about everything, and I will catch up with you guys